Welcome to the 2019 Chucktown Masters Golf Championship press conference with Antonio Dutterman Gibbs.
A tradition unlike any other, the Masters on CBS Sports.
Good evening. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. I'm only going to take a few questions, so let's go ahead and start with you, Greg.
Greg Eimers of ABC Sports. Champ, I'm just going to get right into it. How do you feel about all the talk and criticism you've been receiving regarding your exuberant comments about you being the champion this offseason?
You know what? To be honest, Greg, I really didn't give a rat's ass about anyone's feelings or how people felt about what I said and how I said it. But that was only because going into the 2018 championship, no one was giving me the respect. Everyone was doubting that I would even contend. Everywhere I turn, everywhere I look, people come up to me, random people come up to me on the streets and say, you know what? You don't have a chance in hell to beat Kilo G. And I took that personal. So whenever I won and showed everyone how dominant that I can be, I overreacted. I overreacted and I started to regret, some of the things that I said and how I handled myself, because I like to think of myself as a humble champ, but just all the negativity and all the doubters out there going into the 2018 championship, I just overreacted. And if I could do it all over again, I would do things differently. I have fans everywhere that look up to me. I got little boys and girls that, starting to pick up the golf club because they see how dominant they can be, looking up to me as a role model. So, in hindsight, I regret how I came off, but yeah, I don't care about my opponent's feelings. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about that. But if I could do things differently, I would. Who's next? What you got, Mr. Belton?
CJ Belton of Sports Center Radio. Champ, talk about your dominance this offseason.
That's a good question, CJ. My dominance, that's a great word, because it has been pure dominance this offseason. I have destroyed my opponents at every turn, on every course. I mean, I took that title in 2018, and when the 2019 offseason began, everyone knew exactly why I was the champ, because of my performance and my dominance on the golf course. But, it was dominant in the beginning. It wasn't as dominant the past couple of months, and I need to correct that. Going into this year's tournament this week, I need to correct a lot of my holes in my game, to be honest. But I feel confident that I will, and I look forward to playing. Okay, you in the back.
Jay Boogie here with ESPN Sports. Where's your game at right now, champ?
Where's my game right now? Well, I think I kind of answered that, Jay Boogie, with my last question. My game right now is not where I want it to be, in simple terms. Like I said, I was totally dominating all of my opponents this offseason, but my game right now has holes in it. And it's holes that definitely need to be corrected, or at least band-aided until the tournament ends. But with that being said, I feel good of where my game is. I feel like my game is on par with my opponents. And I have confidence going into Friday's opening round. Man, what's up, Antoine? What you got for me, man?
Antoine Smith from BDN Network. What's your take on your opponents this year, champ?
Yo, my take on my opponents, I respect my opponents. You know what I'm saying? Point blank. I respect my opponents. The problem is I don't think my opponents respect me. And it's that fuel and that fire that just drives me and motivate me just to show the world, not only them, but show the world of how dominant I can be on the golf course when it comes to competitive golf. But I respect them. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think they respect me. But that's fine because I like to earn my respect. And that's what I plan to do. I plan to earn my respect yet again at this year's tournament. All right, let's wrap this up with my favorite Englishman from across the pond. Holla at me, John.
John Doe of BBC Network. What are your feelings on his championship again in Indiana?
My feelings on the championship in Indiana? Well, John, I'm happy to be back in Indiana, to be honest. You know, my fandom there is huge. You know, everyone loves me in Indiana. I was there a couple of years back whenever Kilo G won it. Even though I came in second, or maybe I didn't come in second that year, but a lot of the people that was in the gallery, they were rooting for me. They were rooting for me, and to be back in Indiana now as a champion, I'm sure there'll be a huge following out there on the course. But I'm glad to be back in Indiana, and I'm looking forward to playing. But to be honest, I'm just ready to get it on, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to rock and roll. You know what I'm saying? My opponents, I have respect for my opponents, but I'm ready to do what I gotta do to take them out. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to play my best golf and bring the title back to Stargazer, and nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see that. You know what I'm saying? I respect Kilo G. I respect Chico. I respect Sly D. You know what I'm saying? But I would hate for someone, you know, if it's not me, I really would want Chico to win in his home state. For Chico not to win again in his home state, that would be a travesty. And I just don't want to see my brother go out like that. But, hey, man, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to win. He trying to win. Kilo G trying to win. Sly Dig trying to win. So, hey, all I can say is, man, may the best man win. And I'm looking forward to this tournament this year. And, yo, good luck to everybody, man. Y'all have a good evening. Peace.